on the set, please. Let me know when I get. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you a prophet to the nations. These were the words that God gave to a very young man over 3,000 years ago. His name was Jeremiah. He was extremely young and was asked by God himself to go speak out to a very stubborn and rebellious people, people that could be very violent. And Jeremiah was intimidated. He said, I'm a young man. What do I have to offer? But it was by the word of God telling him that he did in fact have a purpose, that even before he was born, he was preordained to accomplish this task. That emboldened him to move out. I'm 59 years old, and it took me 45 to 50 years to realize that I too have a purpose and an assignment. And given greater thought to it, I realized that it would be an insult to God and to his creation to think that everything in this planet, in this universe, does not have a purpose. Every one of us has individual fingerprints. There's no one living or past, present, or in the future that will even have your same fingerprints. That's how individual we are. And God does not just throw things against the wall to see what sticks. Everything, every part of our body, every plant, every insect, every insignificant thing has a purpose, a place, and significance. If you want to know what your purpose and your significance is, I tried this with my son. Ask yourself this question. What is it that you would love doing all day long, that you would even do it for free? Be honest. Don't get caught up in political correctness or what's intelligent or what other people think, but be honest. Remember when you were a child and you were 5 years old and you were in kindergarten and your teacher or a parent would ask you, little Sarah, little Johnny, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you say, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a policeman, I want to be a fireman. Children are very honest. Now ask yourself, years later, now that you're an adult, are you doing those things that you said as a child? You'll find that you're probably doing something diametrically opposed to what you actually wanted to do when you were a child. Because of the pressures and circumstances, you yielded to this or that because you did not have a clear word as to what your assignment is. And yes, I said your assignment. I realized that you not only have a purpose, but you have an assignment like young Jeremiah. And then I became aware that it was not only an insult, but disobedient to God and his purposes for me not to complete that assignment. So, I say to you, if I said anything that is of value to you, and if not, eat the fish, spit out the bones. But ask yourself, what is your purpose? Any day above 6 feet is a good day. It's never too late. Ask yourself, what is my assignment? And pursue it with all of your heart. Believe me, when you yield to the assignment that God has for your life, he will move heaven and hell to help you accomplish it. In the Word of God it says, hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing or dream fulfilled is a tree of life. How is your heart? What is your heart condition? The state of your heart determines how you are physically, emotionally, and even the people around you. Now, make that moment. I encourage you, take the time to ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my assignment? And then follow it with all of your heart. I'm Alan Edge. Know your purpose.